Hello everybody, Carlo Fierens here. We are in this new episode of the series dedicated to Napoleon Coste studies. We're looking at study number 9. Now, study number 9 is shorter than number 8, a little simpler in form. We're in G major, and this time is a simple ABA form. Now, the interesting thing about this study is that first of all, if you're looking at the A section, we see that yes, there is a basic 5/1 cadence at the end of it, but through the whole sentence we have a pedal on the tonic G, which is never left. Okay, so kind of the harmonic motion, everything happens on this constant pedal G. Then the other interesting thing is that the B section, which is first in E minor and then in D major, uses as a theme pretty much the same exact theme, just by changing slightly the intervals when we are in E minor, and but the general idea of the theme is the same. So the interesting thing here is how the themes are, which is just one theme actually, is connected, how these different chunks are connected. And Coste uses several devices, so several sections with different, I would say different techniques. The first time we are in E minor, so we are in the beginning of the B section, we have a technical device that has been known in the guitar repertoire because it's the main feature of one of the most famous pieces of the classical era, the variations on the Mozart theme by Fernando Sor, which is a piece that Coste knew very well, obviously being Sor's pupil. So you have this little idea. Right? This is sounds so obviously like the theme of the Mozart's variations by Sor. Then few other times we have as a connecting element a short bravura passage, kind of a cadenza motion. Then D major is approached by the use of a very fast sequence of chords with some secondary dominants, with a diminished seventh, and then we have a very fast scale on which we have the basic harmonic motion, the basic cadence leading to D major. So we have first in second inversion, and then the fifth degree, the dominant, and then we're going to the D major section, which, as I mentioned before, uses the same theme as the A section, this time in D major. Then we can hear very clearly that D major chord is turned into a dominant chord by adding the seventh. So it becomes a dominant, and after another brief bravura passage, so a very fast descending scale, we have the returning of the A section, which is just stated identically. So that's it for this study in G major, number 9. And as usual, you can download the analysis sheet that goes into details of all the chords by following the link in the description down below. Thank you for your comments, your sharing, your likes, and I will see you next week. with the next study. Thank you and bye bye.